Tonight, newly released body cam footage authorities say shows the alleged beating death of 29-year-old Tyre Nichols during a traffic stop. Police say 5 now fired Memphis officers initially pulled Nichols over for alleged reckless driving before Nichols fled on foot and was
More than likely, Nichols fled on foot because he was scared for his life, and for a good reason, obviously. Just because he ran from the police does not mean it equals a death sentence or an unjustified beatdown. I have no issues with the righteous, upstanding police officers that actually take their job seriously and abide by the laws that they're supposed to protect and serve. But for the ones that think they can take the laws into their own hands, I will hate with a passion, because it's not right. You know, a helpless, unarmed black man who was probably more than likely scared for his own life get his own life taken, all because of 5 police officers who was more than likely more scared of him than he was of them. Please answer me this question. How does a simple traffic stop turns into a Rodney King beating? Without the camera footage, this would have been a easy get away with murder case for the 5 officers that have been charged.
Not Tyre. Not Tyre. I mean, he was a good young man. A good young man. Everybody from FedEx, his co-workers, all his skateboarding.
As you can see, the brutal image of a beaten, not half dead, but all the way dead black man by so-called brothers on the force. Horrifying, to say the least. This is the nightmare as a black man you have to live and deal with on a day-to-day basis. Very disturbing images of a lifeless body that was taken too soon. These are the 5 perpetrators / suspects that committed this heinous crime against humanity, against their so-called own brother. Makes you think, why would they commit such a crime, such a tragedy? Hopefully during the days and weeks ahead of us that these officers, ex-officers, will be psychologically examined, because we as the people really didn't know what the hell were they thinking, beating this man to death. What are they training the police officers to do on the force? Like I said before, I have no problem with the righteous, upstanding police officers that actually protect and serve the civilians. But this right here was uncalled for and very, very much out of character. That's why people don't trust the police right now, because a senseless violence like this goes on every day and is never checked. This just happens to be filmed and put on for national TV, that it seems like it's being washed over, and not a lot of people are talking about it, to tell you the truth. It's like us as a culture, as a black culture or African American culture, that we're brainwashed and trained to hate each other so much that we will kill, steal, rob, and destroy each other with no sense of caring about each other's lives or life. very sad story that could easily be any African American male story that is walking the streets when dealing with the police. I'm gonna tell you about a story of mine that happened recently ago, about 2 months ago, when I was actually looking for help from the police. I was driving my car and I felt like, and I thought that somebody was after me, and I looked for the police help that was behind me, and I got out my car to ask for help, and they told me to get on the ground, put the guns to me, put handcuffs on me, and I asked them, what did I do? And they couldn't tell me what did I do wrong. Yet they made a whole spectacle out of me being put in handcuffs, and they couldn't tell me anything I done wrong. If it wasn't for the fact that I yelled out for help and was in the public eye where everybody else could see what they was doing, I could have easily wound it out like the brother Nichols in a dangerous situation. I was scared for my own life too. It's a very scary situation dealing with the police where they got the right to kill. Fortunate for me, I didn't allow them to put me in the back of the police car, and I yelled until they called the ambulance, until it seemed like they were trying to make me seem like I was crazy or something. But I knew what I was doing. I was saving my life. They put the handcuffs on me so tight, damn near broke my wrist off. And it was very unfortunate that Mr. Nichols here, he didn't have the public around to possibly save his life from being taken, to, have someone to yell out to for help. Us as black men, we deserve a lot better than being beaten and shot in the streets. Being black in America is almost like you have to have eyes in the back of your head to be able to see all directions of anything that could harm you, because it's like everybody want to take a shot at us, including us. We go at each other the hardest. It's like they love it when they see another black man down. That's what other black men who don't have nothing going on for themselves feel like they up. But really, we all down if one of us down, because they all lump us in together as a group. And in this little cartoon, he's saying, why would you want to be a police officer? And the police officer is saying to see a change. And a change can happen, but not with the people who is training these officers to do what they do. It's not changed first. It comes from the top, and then it trickles down to the bottom. Leave your comments at the bottom of the comment section. Let me know what you think about this subject.